Hello everyone. Okay, so what we're making today is Butterfinger Rice Krispie Treats. So what we're gonna need is some marshmallows. I just have 2 bags here because I need to make sure we have enough. We will be using 1 full stick of butter. We'll be using 1 8-ounce package of the Butterfinger bits. We're gonna need a little bit of salt, some Rice Krispies, and some vanilla extract. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything measured out and then I'll be back to show you what we do next. Okay, I have my 1 stick of butter melting in my pan here. I do have the heat on. I have an electric stove, so I have it on 2 right now. I have 1 tablespoon of pure vanilla extract, 1/2 cup of the Butterfinger bits. I have 1 cup of marshmallows that we're going to be saving for the very end. I still have my salt here. I have 6 cups of marshmallows in this bowl. I have 6.5 cups of the Rice Krispie cereal in this bowl. And then I have the remainder of my Butterfinger bits there. I do have my dish here that I'm going to butter here shortly. But what we're going to do first is we're going to just melt this butter. And I do kind of go in and swirl it every so often just to melt it. Once it is fully melted, we're going to go ahead and add the 6 cups of marshmallows. I'm just going to set this cup to the side because we're not using that yet. And I'm going to set the rest of the Butterfinger bits to the side as well because we're not using that right now either. But once my butter fully melts, I'll be back to show you what we do next. Okay, our butter is melted. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your marshmallows and dump them all into your pan here. Now what I do is I pretty much stir this frequently. So we want to just stir this until all of the marshmallows are melted. And then once that happens, I'll be back to show you what we do next. But I also did go ahead and butter my casserole dish. So I will be back. Okay, our marshmallows are melted, so I just turned off the heat. Now you're going to go ahead and add your 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and yes, be careful because it will bubble up. You're going to give that a good stir. We're going to go ahead and add 2 twists of salt, so I'm going to do that really quick. Okay, I just added my salt, so we're going to give that a stir as well. Now we're going to go ahead and add your 1/2 cup of the Butterfinger bits. Give that a good stir. And now we're going to go ahead and add our cereal, our Rice Krispie cereal in, give it a good mix, and then I'll be back to show you what we do next. Okay, so once you have that all mixed in, you're going to take the remainder of your marshmallows, the 1 cup. You're just going to give it a quick stir. We don't want them to melt. And then you're going to go ahead and transfer it into your buttered baking dish. And then we're going to go ahead and press it down, and then I'll show you what it looks like and what we do next. Okay, I got it pressed into my buttered baking dish, and now you're going to take the remainder of your Butterfingers that you have left in the bag, and we're just going to sprinkle them on top. And then I will press it down a little bit with a metal spoon. And if you find that when you are pressing your Rice Krispies in the pan initially, you can use 2 buttered metal spoons. That's what I do. Or you can use your hands. You can butter your hands slightly if you prefer to do it that way. But we're just going to sprinkle the remainder of the Butterfinger bits on, press it down, and then we're going to leave it cool. But I will show you what it looks like once I have all of the Butterfinger bits on. Okay, I got all of the Butterfinger bits on, and I just used a metal spoon and just pressed them down. So now I'm just going to sit this on a cooling rack and let it set up and cool down. But once we are ready to give them a taste, I'll be back. Okay, our Butterfinger Rice Krispie Treats are done. Okay, let's give them a taste. There's still a little bit warm on the bottom. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Absolutely delicious. Mm-hmm. Perfect. They are amazing. Y'all have to try this. Absolutely delicious. I am going to finish this, but I hope y'all enjoy this video. And if you make these, please let me know how you like them. But I hope you have a great day and a great rest of your week. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.